Kamehameha, and it's really.
Yes, you are a weeb. I got you to admit it. I got you to admit it. Alright. We are
It
official.
wasn't.
We are
It wasn't
officially
on me.
live.
Oh, well, it wasn't in stream, so you can't prove anything.
Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. I'll get you one day. One day. Alright.
I'll get you one day, my pretty.
It's me, Skeletor. Alright.
I lost suzerain status to Kamusai or Kumasai.
The Japanese invading again.
I'm just not. I'm apparently not their governor.
Yeah, you're not Tom Cruise.
All right.
Alright. There we go. Bada, bada bing, bada boom. And. Alright. Alright, everything's all good. Let me go ahead and let me start booting up some Mega Man here. Get in the zone. Gonna be playing Mega Man 2. Honestly, the only Mega Man game I really know how to play. Because I've put so many hours into this one.
And I am going to go on my phone and try to look up the stream from there too.
Alright,
That way I can also kind of see what you're doing.
good. Just let me know.
All right, ready. Oh, I like the background.
Ah, health? No health. Alright. And so, as we're playing, introductions are in order. My name is HAC, the ever lovable and forgetful.
And I am Jack, the ever strategic and heavy conqueror.
Yep, such a conqueror that he's prestige and cookie clicker. Such
I
prestige.
have gotten 100% all the prestige stuff in Cookie Clicker. Took me 3 years.
Yeah!
3 years of playing and not playing at the same time.
Woo! Dang,
There'll be months where I forget about the game and then come back.
and every time I hear his progress, I'm like, I can never understand his enjoyment of the game. I can never understand. because because to me, what I'm playing right now, this is my cookie clicker game. Very simple, straightforward, and fun.
That's not a Cookie Clicker game.
So,
This is a
somewhat frustrating. Pro gamer tip: always start with Metal Man first. There you go. See, pro gamer strats right there.
I'm sadly not making enough great scientists to do anything. I don't have that German engineering.
Uh, well, while you're Mexican, it's to be expected.
How dare you?
Oh, by the way, are you keeping an eye on our potential chat?
Yeah.
All right, good. So I want to make sure so I don't have to do it. Stay select. All right. So here's a question for you. I always forget. So what? So are you looking at the screen right now?
Yeah.
All right. So I just beat Metal Man. Now, if everyone knows about Mega Man, one boss's ability always counters another. So, what do you think what would think Meta will be good against?
Good against?
Yeah, I think Bubbles, Airman, Quickman, Heatman, Woodman, Crashman, or Flashman. Because I already know one right off the bat.
Let me look at that. I would say wood.
You're wrong! You would think it makes sense because saw cuts trees, but no. If you actually try to use Metal Man's abilities on Woodman, the blades literally bounce off. It does no damage.
What?
Yeah. So that means we're gonna fight Airman.
Huh.
Which, by the way, did you know that Airman's also a costume for Rashid?
Really?
Yep. The more you know.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh, and actually, I haven't never got a chance to talk about this, but are you also aware of the new Street Fighter edition?
No. What is it?
Well, so another update version for Street Fighter 5 is coming out called Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition.
Ooh, is it gonna have everything? Hopefully.
Everything up to this far, and coming into this new update, I think right now 2 major characters have been announced for it. I mentioned this earlier before the stream. You got Seth from Street Fighter 4, who has a very new look, which I actually want you to look at what Seth looks like now.
Actually, let me look that up because I did not have a chance to. I didn't even knew that Seth came out. I was too happy about Guild.
Oh, yep, they all being Gills. Yeah, but take a look at Seth.
What the?
Yep. There he is. Or, I should say, there she is.
No wonder I saw that weird, I saw like a fan art of it, and I'm like, why is Seth a girl?
Well, when all else fails, just turn into a waifu.
Also, I have another question, which is, why the hell does she want it to be a girl in the first place? Like, what's the benefits of it?
It's just a new body. That's honestly so far. I don't know the lore. Is aside from that, she just a new body because whoever canonically beats Seth in Street Fighter 4 damaged it beyond repair.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Juri. She destroyed his Tandem engine. I think that's what happened canonically.
Oh. Yeah.
Yay, health.
Become a part of me.
And so far he has his usual shenanigans. Just man, they're gonna give him a lot more extra moves too. Oh, and as well something that I'm glad that they're doing, they're expanding on the V triggers and V skills. So now you got like, with Arcade Edition, pause for a second. So in Arcade Edition, you had 2 V skills you can switch between from, but now in Champion Edition, you can switch between 2 V skills and 2 V triggers.
Huh.
I still would prefer an extra critical art. Nonetheless, you have now even more options for combat. Oops, hold on.
Cool.
And I think they're also gonna add a tournament mode. They're also adding a tournament mode. Ah! Dang it, stupid tornadoes. No!
Alright, let's see. I lost suzerain status again.
And I died.
Nah, you did fine, you're just sleeping.
Alright. Maybe middle... I'm trying to figure out if Metal Man's gonna count for Airman, but I can't get a single hit on him because of the freaking tornadoes. Nope, doesn't work. Dang it.
Alright, let me see. So, though I do... Have you heard the... Okay, first of all, have you heard of Gil's newest theme song?
I have not actually. I haven't looked up any.
You did not have a chance to hear his song. How dare you? It is so good.
Okay, how good we're talking? Are we talking the usual Street Fighter good, or are we talking because this is Gil?
It has the Street Fighter Third Strike vibes in a way.
Ooh, ooh. You know what I'm contemplating?
What?
Because I definitely want to get Arcade Edition, Champion Edition. God dang, this will take a while. But I don't know whether to get that for the PC or PS4.
I'm going
because
for
Because either way, it's you still have to buy for the upgrade. It wasn't like Arcade Edition, or it wasn't just another just another big update. You literally will have to pay for this new version. But
Yeah.
is that a reasonable price? I
I
think
mean,
it is.
to me, that's a good thing because I didn't get anything for the upgrade, like literally nothing new.
Oh, when you went to Arcade Edition?
Yeah.
Same here. Besides all the gameplay stuff. And also, have you ever got a chance to look? Let me pause here so I hit the music. Ever got a chance to like how many like alternate costumes they gave Chun-Li?
Hey, I'm used to this. I am actually used to this because have you ever played League of Legends?
Uh,
Or at least a good point to the point where you noticed patterns?
no, I never got that. Never got that far. I'm
Pretty
guessing.
much what ends up happening is that whatever is a fan favorite, whatever champion, fighter, however you want to say, they're the ones that are gonna get the costumes because it makes them money.
All right, so I got two robot masters down. Who's be number 3?
Ooh, aren't you speed running through this?
Pro gamer strats, son. You know how many times I've nearly finished this game?
Nearly finished this game.
Dr. Wily levels are actually kind of hard. I will admit that. Let me go against. I want to say Quick Man until I get item 2. So let's go with Crash Man. Yeah. Now, actually, want to ask you this, Jack. So, Xbox Series X, which was announced at the Game Awards, I believe, like a week ago. By this point,
Yeah,
any thoughts?
I have literally no thoughts on it because like I looked at it. I know it exists, but I don't know. I just don't. I didn't get really a good look in the sense of like what it did. Like
Well,
what's so special about it, other than people saying that it's pretty much as strong as a console now, or I mean not a console, PC.
well, pausing for a second. So that's why we got some more updates about the system. Nothing concrete on specs. So and there is this one rumor. I thought I'll consider a rumor at this point of regardless of how Microsoft wants to deal with this Xbox. So the updates are number one that the Xbox Series X is not its official name. That's
Okay.
just the name for their new line of Xboxes, but that particular one you saw at the Gaming War show is not called Xbox Series X.
Mhm.
Instead, want to hear its name?
What is it?
This new Xbox is called the Xbox.
I like the former.
It, it is this is literally it's the pretty much it's the Xbox to end all Xboxes.
The Xbox.
Yeah, I think what Microsoft's doing is that they're gonna stop the confusion of the brands so that all I have to do is just refer to Xbox as Xbox. Not Xbox 360, not Xbox One, just Xbox.
Gotta have that Xbox.
Have you ever learned the history behind the development of the Xbox?
No.
So, what if I told you that the Xbox was literally just a placeholder name until they came up with a better name?
Really?
Yeah.
And they just kind of
Yeah.
went, it's stuck.
Literally, Bill Gates liked it enough, so they're like, alright, we won't change it.
I
So,
mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
so you since the beginning, Xbox, if you really think about it, never had a great name. But definitely did catch on. And actually, little fun fact, do you know what other video game company was helping Microsoft making their Xbox?
Sony?
No, not Sony. That's what.
Nintendo?
No, not Nintendo. Think, who was a big video game company in the mid to late 90s?
Sega?
That's correct. Sega had they helped out a bit in creating the Xbox. Hence why, for the first few years, you had a lot of Sega exclusives on that system.
Mm, okay.
The more you know. And also, I hate this guy right here. I hate him. Simplest enemies, but look at the look what the lot of platformers they gotta work with.
Oh, I see, I see.
Check out.
And you can't be able to jump on them and then, like,
Nope. Dang it.
bounce off.
Okay, now that was just my fault.
So you can't bounce off of them?
No, no. There's no bouncing off enemies. Shooting them is the only way to beat them.
So you'll get hurt either way.
Yeah.
That's stupid. But, it makes it difficult, it makes it fun for some people.
Well, there is one way where you can kind of bait them, but that's pretty tricky. And if you have a certain upgrade, you can literally just hop aboard to the ladder, but I don't have that yet. Dang it!
Oof. I just saw that in instant replay.
Perfect. Yes, give me the health. Give me health. Nice. So yeah, oh, and also, there's still more news on the Xbox. Not to confuse with Xbox. Don't confuse it. But
Okay.
another news is that it's definitely gonna be backwards compatible. Oop, let me switch here. Metal Man's. Oh, I did get item 2. Stupid. What else?
Actually got some health back too.
Yay. Kill the birds. Ah, missed. But this is gonna be backwards compatible with Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Xbox games. So, if you really want to play that specific copy of Halo 1, the original Halo 1, well, there you go. This useful. And item number 2, is that the rocket one or is that the supply? Useful. Going up.
Oh, I should really start taking that peace treaty, but I really want to take Paris.
What's so good about Paris?
Nothing really. I
besides-
just want to.
Besides
Hey,
for
there.
all the historical stuff. Didn't you know they had a reign of terror?
Yeah, and these people they declared a surprise war. I am going to take 2 cities just for that.
2 cities for the price of 1 war. How can that's a win. That's a good offer if I've ever heard one. All right, Crash Man.
Hey, they started it.
Did they really? Dang it. Okay. Let's try Airman. Tornadoes. Will you hurt him? Oh God, it did. Like 75% of his health just from Airman's tornadoes. Third boss down.
Congrats.
I'm on a roll today.
Yes, you are. Let's hope to see if you actually actually.
If I
beat
get
this.
to Dr. Wily's by the end of this stream, I honestly will be astonished with myself. I honestly would.
Hey, I'll be happy for you.
Look, I'm in a triangle. Funny. Alright.
Illuminati. HAC is part of the Illuminati. I knew it.
Shh.
You can't shush me.
Well, I'm shushing you because you're wrong. I'm part of the Freemasons. Get that right. If you're gonna reveal my secret membership of the secret society, then get it right. Is that too much to ask?
Alright, I'm gonna keep this capital. It's mine
Alright.
now.
And so far, that's all the updates I got for the Xbox.
Xbox.
Xob X. There you go. That's it backwards. Xob X.
Oh yes, I could take everything from her.
And Let's see. And so far, nothing to show when it will come out. So probably expect it within a year. That's my guess. Oh,
Yeah.
and the rumor I want to point out was that this could be the first of many systems, console systems, where instead of having to essentially create new machines
Hmm. You
to
can.
to update the hardware, it's gonna be modular, where similar like to a PC, you just put in new parts to upgrade your current build.
Yeah, I would like that. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the big rumor going on of what will make this system stand out against its competitor, being Sony. But that hasn't been officially confirmed. But if that was the case, oh boy, a whole bunch of Call of Duty players are gonna have so much fun. Trying to say, yo, do you have our graphics card? Are the drivers all updated? How much RAM do I have? I don't think it's gonna get that complicated, but I could be wrong.
I want it to be that complicated.
Just for people to go like, yo, man, Xbox One was better.
I mean, I guess, but after getting to the PC, I don't like getting into console wars anymore because I just see no need to be in the war for just enjoying a game.
But you know, you can't even really call it a war. It's more of a scuffle. Now the Sega Nintendo wars. Now that was a war.
You know, speaking of Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start. So I've recently started going into stocks,
Oh.
and I have really after once when this weekend's over because I can't buy anything on the weekend. I'm gonna buy myself a stock from Nintendo and just pretty much really support them.
Oh. How much is the purchase of stock?
So it's actually pretty cheap. It's $50 per stock.
And what's the essentially the return then? Return investment.
Pretty much, if they do good, I do good, and if by the end of the year, whenever they do their whole accounting and stuff, if they do well,
Mm-hmm.
I get a dividend. I get a dividend.
Ooh.
I mean, it won't be much. It'll probably be like $1, but still.
That's it. Now that's if they don't drop the ball with a newer model of the Switch.
And of course, I am currently waiting to see if it could drop a little bit more, maybe to like $48. Then after that, I could buy 2 of them.
Ooh.
Hey, who knows? Maybe they'll be like, "Thank you for supporting us. Here, have a free Switch."
Funny enough, 10 years ago you wouldn't be able to do that since they were privately owned. I think I remember hearing that news during the early 2010s that they went public. At the time, I didn't really know what that meant, but now I know. No! Dang it.
That's the last we ever heard of HAC.
Did I mention I hate Quick Man stage? But since I have the right item, wait, what's it? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
What?
Oh, can I quit this level? Oh,
Quitter, quitter, quitter.
dang it! I can't quit the level. Go back to the. Dang it. Ah, okay. So I did an oopsie. I confused Heatman stage with no, not Heatman, Flameman. I confused Heatman stages with Quickman's. Quickman has the lasers. Heatman has the invisible blocks. And item number 2 that I have that helps me bypass the blocks. And I thought that happened in this level.
Shouldn't that be the other way around, though? I mean, like,
No,
quick man. It will be they're so quick that you can't see them.
no. This is the
Heat
reason
man,
why. This is the reason why it's Quickman right there.
I can't see it because you're paused, apparently.
When the lasers show up. Dang it!
Ooh, I'm about to be enlightened. I'm going through the enlightenment.
Is that before
Oh,
or
I
after
see.
the Renaissance?
After the Renaissance. Ah, I see the lasers. That's a little bit scary.
It's
Oh,
yeah, it's one of the harder part of the game, but I'm tempted either to just die and beat Flashman, or yeah, you know what? Dang, I'm gonna have to yeet myself out of the level
yay! Dead.
and and get Flashman's power before I tackle this one. Oh, I'll do the best I can for now. And speaking of the best I can, you wanna know who's my favorite Power Ranger?
Who?
It would have to be a light speed Red Ranger, and you know why?
Why?
Because out of all the Power Rangers, he's like the most no nonsense out of all of them. Like, I kid you not, a villain would appear, and you know they do all their, you know, I will destroy the Power Rangers, and right as they're finishing their sentence, like cowboy style, he whips out his blaster and just shoots him before even morphing. So Rangers, pa 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 pa, and gets him, and then he morphs up. All right, back to stage select. Wasted a whole bunch of lives for nothing. All right, so let's see. Do I have what I need? No, I think I need. Okay, let's do Flashman. Flashman hurts Quick Man. Well, I can do Heat Man. Heat Man will defeat Woodman. Guess fire beats wood, right? But apparently
Yeah.
not metal.
Yeah, that's a bit dumb.
Alright, so now I mentioned Power Rangers because there's gonna be a new Power Rangers movie, and what was most surprising about it for me is that it's not a sequel to the 2017 movie. They're starting over again.
I don't believe only the steel. Why are people hating me? Why am I being? Why am I getting so much hate?
Remember,
I do not understand.
I don't know. You're trying to invade Paris? I don't know. That could be.
No, that was a Keemstar reference. Why am I getting so much hate? Why am I getting so much hate?
Oh, now you just made me think of a dark. No, I died. Now I was thinking of a dark side fuel reference. Why am I so toxic?
I don't know, why are you toxic? But no, I don't know why they hate me. I never started any wars. Pretty much she started it.
Boom, boom.
I just ended it. Very well.
Woo. That was some. Yo, you should have seen. That was some like top tier platform. You should have seen that. I'm ready for AGDC. I'm ready for awesome games done quick. I'm ready.
You know what was like the most funny thing about me playing this game right now? So for those who are wondering what I'm playing Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. And here's the kicker. I wanted to do a diplomatic victory, but apparently everyone's hating me.
Diplomacy has failed.
Diplomacy has failed. You know what's next?
War!
Conquering the whole world.
It's just the natural way of things.
If I can't get diplomacy, if I can't do things peacefully, then I'm going to do things with the sword.
Just like Obama. Wait, what?
Oh, so I know we shouldn't get political, but
It's just a joke. You can make political jokes.
no, I'm trying to do something here. So I know we shouldn't get political, but have you been seeing all the memes about the Trump right now?
Oh, about the impeachment?
Yeah, like right now, everyone. I could have sworn I saw one where it said it was Trump looking sadly with the whole picture grayscaled, and it said in the bottom, "Cut my life to pieces. This is my last resort." While they photoshopped like an emo hair around him.
I remember I heard that news. I heard that news, and then I was actually kind of confused. I was like, wait, was he literally like impeached? I was like, wait, and at that point, I think at that time I kind of looked at what was the proceedings to do it. I was like, no, that can't be it. And they was like, oh wait, it's just that process has started. He actually been impeached.
No, he's been impeached. He just hasn't been kicked out of office. Impeachment is the equivalent of being declared guilty of something. But
But but the trial hasn't even started, so he's not. So what can he be guilty of if that trial hasn't even started?
no, the House does the impeachment. The Senate does him getting kicked out or not.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just saying you've been dishonored. That's pretty much it.
You have no honor. If this was Klingon society, if he was a Klingon society, he would have to do a battle to the death. Which, quite honest, if you think about it, probably better than a trial if you think.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, everyone, come to the Thunderdome. This is to decide if you fight against Master and Blaster. This will prove your innocence.
I'm kind of sad here.
Okay, I'm fighting against Heatman, so...
Why does everything I do end up in war?
War? War?
Why am I so good at it?
Why are you such a warmonger, Jack?
Oh, believe me. Last game I had with my friend, I nuked 7 cities in total.
Jeez. Did you send out flyers to tell them that you're gonna nuke them?
Nah. The first one already told them what I was capable of.
Okay.
The second one was just to really make sure they know. Then the third one was just to kick them in the ground.
Dang it, I got too close. Alright, I got something to beat Heatman. I should be alright. Just gotta play it smart. Unlike Jack over here.
What are you talking about?
This is my thesis why Mega Man 2 has more strategy than Civilization 6. A thesis! Has studies and everything. Or is that a doctorate? Dang it.
Build me that wonder.
Alright. Gonna have to do He Message again. No biggie.
Alright, time to be the only one that actually has guns.
So a perfect society. No, I'm kidding. So, oh,
I am pretty much the white people.
Asians had guns.
Yeah, but you never hear them being talked about. I am the white person with the guns, but I am playing as an Egyptian, and in real life I'm Mexican.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Anubis wants you to join the Egyptian military. Dang it, I can't make this jump. There we go. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, so I was gonna say about Power Rangers. Yeah, new movie's coming out next year. Not gonna be related at all to the recent one, which, quite honest, if I can be honest here, y'all can be honest. I'm glad it's being rebooted because that last movie, I think it was trying way too hard to be serious. Or like, this is Power Rangers, you know what you're coming into. And the weirdest part about it though, even though it's Power Rangers, you know, there's like very little martial arts in that movie.
Really?
But they replaced it with a whole bunch of useless drama, but no martial arts. Not even enough to satisfy a little kid. You know, yep.
Why does everyone want my writing? No, it's mine. I had the person here. I had Hemingway in my city, not in your city.
England is my city.
Not yet. Not yet. soon, it will
Yay.
be mine.
Soon, I'll have all the Anglo-Saxons.
I am not digging this music.
I'm digging this music.
Oh, you're digging your music. I have a bunch of screaming on my end. And it's not the screams of people, it's the screams of the Native Americans making their war cries. Hey, I am not doing anything. They're just like saying you're stealing from us. Even
Savages, savages. That is what they are.
They're saying I'm stealing from them, but how am I stealing from them? I was stealing from France.
Aren't you aware of the native friend?
The native French.
Exactly. Used to be called the French Indians. Woo.
But the Indians were attacking the French, so there was a French and Indian war with the French and Egyptian war.
The French and Egyptian war. I want to live in that timeline.
That would be a cool timeline.
Oh, but if it's modern Egypt, then it's not as cool. It has to be ancient Egypt.
Right now, modern Egypt's gonna be pretty strong with nukes. I'm about to make the stock market.
Alright.
Wow. Apparently with banking, you know what that makes?
What?
The wonder of the Great Zimbabwe.
The water of the Great Zimbabwe?
No. It's a wonder. Like a thing you can build for extra points.
Oh,
How is the Great Zimbabwe thought of with banking? Why not something like Wall Street?
I don't know. I don't make the rules of your like never-ending game.
I can't let those barbarians run amok so close to your home. I did it. It died. Shut up, or I'll kill you. I mean, sorry. I'm sorry.
Jack's so savage.
Sorry. I meant to say, don't tell me what to do. I have 5 cities and you have 1. Obviously, I'm doing better.
How's your GDP? How's your GDP then?
I like how it says here. My friend, I'm playing with my friend. He said, I told him, I don't think I can do the diplomatic victory. He said, peace was never an option.
Yeah, got Heat Man, and just barely because I ran out of Airman's ammo. That's boss number 4 defeated.
Give me all of these. Oh wait, can I make? I want to make corps and armies, but I can't. I don't think I can.
All right. So now I feel like trashing Rise of Skywalker now.
All right. So I didn't see it. Did you?
No, I did not see it, and I'm gonna judge it based on just everything that is revealed. So essentially, I've seen it without seeing it.
Ah, I see.
Yes. Is it unfair? Yes. But in my defense, The Last Jedi was unfair, so I get this one. So
an eye for an eye.
Exactly. So, you pause. So I will let people know full-on spoilers for the movie. If you're one of those weirdos, like one of our immediate friends, HAC and JAC have, who's seen Rise of Skywalker and thought it wasn't that bad, then turn away. Then turn away from the stream, cause it's full-on spoilers. I'm gonna be trashing this abomination of a movie.
Okay, so first of all, am I thinking the same person that you're thinking?
Initials are AC.
I knew it.
I even commented on the post saying I felt bad for you. Not the fact that you felt sick, but that you saw Rise of Skywalker. So, okay. So, now, Jack, have you kept up with any of the kind of leaks that have been like literally been leaking out throughout the year leading up to this movie?
No.
All right. And now, and lucky enough, ladies and gentlemen, because Jack has like a 1% interest in Star Wars, maybe 0.5. I can, he wouldn't mind just telling all the dumb stuff that happens. And the bad part is he had a chance to get into it, but and he's seen the very first movie and he enjoys it.
Mm.
Um, but these new movies hasn't helped Star Wars case, and especially with some of their video games, it's pretty much like So so that's to give context for him. Now as for me,
Mm.
so so as a youngling, as the prequels would say, as a youngling, I literally had Star Wars bed sheets. I have owned 3 lightsabers in my lifetime. Anakin's, Qui-Gon Jinn's, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's. By Christmas of 2006, I had all the prequels, and as well as a gift for that Christmas, I had all the original movies in a collector's box, which came with a documentary about everything that went on in the original trilogy, which I've seen too many times. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm somewhat of a fan, a little bit of a fan. Um, and so with these new Star Wars movies, for The Force Awakens, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that movie, I was like, oh no. It's. Yeah, I know it's kind of a copy of the original movie, but you gotta play it safe, and, you gotta play it safe.
Mhm.
And when I saw Rogue One, I still don't get the love for that movie. I know that some people could be like, that's one of the like people people say that's better than a lot of the prequel movies, and all I got to say is I've seen that movie and I remember nothing from that. And I remember nothing from that movie aside from like 2 moments. Moments being everything involved with Darth Vader and the part where the X-wings come out in the final battle. Aside from that, I don't remember anything. I barely remember the main character's name. All the other side characters, I just forgotten about. So I have no idea. That movie, honestly, to me, honestly, was kind of a bore. So I have no idea. So I don't get the love for that movie. And The Last Jedi. Ooh man. Well, I'll say this: because of The Last Jedi, it introduced me to a lot of YouTubers. Okay, who hated The Last Jedi. So that gives you perspective.
Yeah.
Now, and as so, with all that said, no. Oh, something happened. What happened, Jack?
I made peace with France. Like
That was your
eight turns.
that was your
Eight turns.
that was your first mistake.
No, I made for peace with France 8 turns ago.
Oh,
So I still have to wait 2 turns. But I found a loophole.
oh.
I asked the one place that is still at war with France, but they're like continents away. And I asked him, "Hey, as a gift, can I join your war?" And for them, it's a gift because I am literally just asking them, "Hey, do you need help?" But for me, I'm like, I want to end them.
It's treason. Then you're just acting like the emperor right now. You're literally funding your enemy. So, coming into Rise of Skywalker, because of I'm not gonna lie, how much I was hurt by The Last Jedi. Any spoilers or leaks that came up, I instead of being usually hesitant and avoiding them like I am with most films, games, and whatnot, I was like, you know what? No, show me what's gonna happen in this movie. And the best part about it, that all these leaks that have come out, that I kid you not, Jack, they're fan fiction levels of terrible, have all come true. So So here's one. It's like the kind of like the big twist of the movie. Ready? Ready for this?
Mhm.
It. So remember how in all the two movies people were trying to figure out where Rey come from,
Yeah.
and you know how in the Last Jedi it was like, oh, she came from no one. Well, they retcon that, and
Mm.
guess who Rey is a descendant of?
No.
Want to guess?
No.
You ready?
No.
She is a descendant of Palpatine.
What?
Yep. Specifically, she is his granddaughter.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Someone actually went with the do it guy.
Wouldn't you?
Do it. Oh
and the,
yeah. Ah.
and don't do that. Don't do that.
You know the parts.
Flowing through you. And the best part was that literally, they create the birth of Rey. All it was is the same motivation of why M Bison made Cammy.
Oh.
He literally needed another body when his will fail, and so Rey was going to be the body he would take over.
Huh.
Yeah, which what M Bison tried to do with Cammy, and which in the Batman Beyond TV show, what Ra's al Ghul actually did with Talia al Ghul, which was weird. It's like, oh, because not to get sidetracked, but in that show, Talia comes back, and this is before we know she's actually Ra's, and she kisses Bruce Wayne. It's like, oh, knowing that it's actually Ra's, is like, oh,
Mhm.
oh god. Any case, this is weird. So yeah, Rey is technically Rey Palpatine. Oh my gosh! And I don't really care how she finds out, but she does. Oh, remember in those trailers where she had that dumb like Swiss Army knife lightsaber thing, and it looked like she was all dark and all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dream. It was a dream. She
Oh.
never gets tempted to the dark side.
Mm.
Oh, and here's and also in this movie, in order to accept it, you have
Mm.
to accept the premise that number one, that when the second that number one that Palpatine survived the second destruction of the Death Star,
Huh.
which if you've seen a Death Star explosion, um,
How?
exactly. So literally, in order for this movie to make sense, Palpatine would have had to survive the second Death Star and being fallen into some reactor after his fight with Luke and Vader, and he would have then built up another army. Which, so guess what he named his army?
What?
The Final Order. The
I
first,
like it.
the first, and he was secretly controlling the First Order, but his real army was the Final Order.
I like it.
So now, it gets it gets better. I can't play it. It's okay. So and okay. And remember Snoke? Remember Snoke?
Mhm. Mhm.
Turns out Snoke, all he was just some weird experiment that Palpatine made. Because in one scene, you see literally like Snoke's head in jars, implying that all Snoke was is just some weird Sith experiment.
Huh.
Hence why he just kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, so as for now,
All right.
okay,
Yeah.
so even more. So near the final climax of the movie, Rey and Kylo are going to go against the Palpatine, right? If they get this, if I remember correctly, Rey. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry. Kylo dies, And so Rey is left to fight Palpatine by herself.
Hmm.
And literally, the Palpatine then force lightnings her and she's blocking it with the lightsaber. And as this moment's going on, every single Jedi that ever came before starts talking to her. You hear Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker. You even see some other like characters from like some TV shows and other source material. They are speaking to Rey like, "You can do it, you can do it, you can do it," and then she pulls up. So she has this new lightsaber, which is a gold lightsaber, and she
Hmm.
takes out Anakin's lightsaber, and so she's like has two lightsabers crossing each other, deflecting the Emperor's lightning, and she was so powerful that she kind of pushed lightning back to the Emperor and defeated him.
Sounds boring.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Oh, here it is. This is from the wiki. Palpatine attacks her with his lightning, but she deflects it using two lightsabers, killing him. Rey dies thereafter. Then Ben, so Kylo, uses the Force. Okay, I was wrong. Kylo's still alive. I was wrong on that one. Ben uses the Force to resurrect her. The two kiss before Kylo dies.
Ew.
Yeah, so they finally all those weird fangirls wanting the shipping between Kylo and Rey. They got it. They got it. And also, how did let's see. You read the wiki here because the second lightsaber was Anakin. So how did she get it if it was destroyed in the last movie?
I am not sure.
I'm reading the wiki right now. Let's see. Uh huh.
But I'm more confused on this. How is this girl still alive? I killed her last city.
And also Princess Leia kept continued race training. Okay.
Huh. Let's see.
That's a pretty bare bones synopsis here. How did she get back Anakin? Wait. Oh, and the way the okay, hear this. So the name was called Rise of Skywalker, right?
Hmm.
This is what it's referring to. As the galaxy celebrates, Rey visits the Lars homestead on Tatooine, so Luke's original home. She buries the Skywalker lightsabers, having built her own. A local asks her name. As the
Hmm.
spirits of Luke and Leia look on, she replies, Rey Skywalker. She literally takes the Skywalker name for herself.
That's that doesn't it doesn't work like that.
And the. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, and also, I think there's a moment where she got a new force power, where, I kid you
Hmm.
not, this happened. It's not a synopsis, but I can confirm it happening. She has a new force power where she could teleport. She could teleport objects across planets with the force.
Huh.
Yeah, so she just kind of learned that in between movies.
A little bit OP.
Yep. Oh, and isn't it funny how she was able to defeat the Emperor single-handedly, but not, Luke couldn't?
Oh, okay. I got declared war on. That's nice.
It's fine. Just do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yes, just declare war on the only person in this whole game that has guns.
And I just died. From leaves. From freaking leaves.
Netherlands, what are you gonna do? Attack me with your windmills?
Ha. I mean, they're very effective against birds, from what I've heard. You know how many birds get stuck in windmills per year? More than you think.
I am trying my best to not go into war, but they are declaring wars on me. They're Scotland.
So, oh, and also, all the other characters, there's not really any big development as far as I know. They're just there to move the story along. So it really is focusing on Rey and Kylo. And so and so then it's just and so hearing all and these weird leaks and all that, I'm like, oh, and then there was okay, so I should mention also this that behind the scenes that there was actually like 4 different endings for this movie as they're trying to figure out which one was like be the most receptive. And this was like 4 weeks prior to the movie releasing. Like literally last month this was happening. They were still working on the movie like a month before it was coming out.
Huh.
And the 4 endings, this apparently the one we see on screen, that was the best one they had.
I mean, I guess so.
And the best, and you know what's the best review of this movie I've ever heard so far?
What?
At least it was better than Last Jedi. That's the
At
most,
least it's better than Last Jedi.
that's the most positive review I've seen. Which is not saying much. And like of course and actually so far I'm predicting that this movie is going to bomb or barely make back its money. That's what I'm thinking. Because number one already is out of the gate with like bad reviews from critics, although the audience are a lot more forgiving, which I was actually kind of surprised. But there could be something fishy going on there. Regardless, Rotten Tomatoes don't represent everyone. So I have to kind of wait. So I'm gonna have to wait and see from what normies have to say about it. So maybe keep an ear out, Jack, from like just normal people who are not big into Star Wars and how they react to the movie. Keep an ear out.
We'll see.
I do know this for sure. For people who are like watching anything Star Wars related, it's certainly not this movie or fucking freaking Mandalorian, the Disney Plus Star Wars show, which I have no interest in watching.
And I am wondering, how am I losing so much money?
Are you spending a lot?
No, I am only making 0.8 gold a turn.
Woo! Damn, these freaking chickens. Who? I'm literally fighting against robot chickens. I'm not making this.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad show. Yeah.
It's not a bad show, is it?
It's okay.
It has its moments.
Yeah. You haven't seen the moments anymore, like where, like the memorable moments, like Mario Kart mixed with Resident Evil.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that one?
What are you talking about?
Robot Chicken had a like a whole thing where it was like Mario Kart with Resident Evil.
What? Okay, I gotta see that when I'm done. Oh.
Pretty much, it was like a few seconds, pretty much. But
The much more short skits.
yeah. I'm gonna need something for my.
Dang how is fire not burning its wood? Let's see. Airman. Oh my god. These little tornadoes do more damage to this a wood themed boss than me literally saying literal fireballs at it. This game does not make any sense. Fire and steel couldn't break wood, but guess what did? Heavy air.
Fire can't. Jet fuel can't burn steel beams.
9/11. 7-Eleven is a part-time job. You seen that? You seen those jokes? 7-Eleven's a part-time job.
No.
It's like, okay, it's pretty simple, bare bones. It's playing off the saying that 9/11 was an inside job.
I mean, hey, could be true.
It could be true, or it could be super true, which is different from being true. Super true is different.
I thought you said Super Jew.
Wouldn't that be Moses? Or actually, no, wouldn't that be Jesus? Would he be considered a super Jew?
Gotta be careful of them Super Jews. I heard they started religions.
Oh, you should have told the Canaanites about that. They wouldn't have died so quickly.
Ooh.
Wouldn't Samson be considered a super Jew?
Yes.
There's a lot of people in the Bible you can give that title to. Oh man, freaking Ray Skywalker. And I was one pointing this out. One of my in the timelines of my Twitter that isn't it ironic that that ultimately it was a Palpatine, not a Skywalker, that brought balance to the Force.
Huh.
It's kind of messed up when you think about it.
True.
And also everything that Luke and also it just kind of invalidates Luke. It's just the one thing I don't get what people don't understand. Like you don't have to be a super fan of Star Wars to get this. But essentially, these new movies invalidate all of Luke's victories, everything he struggled for in the old movies. I don't get how people don't see that. That really drives me nuts. I mean, aside from lore inconsistencies and tons of bad writing, how is it that the fact that the hero of the original story is essentially rewritten to where his actions didn't mean anything in the end?
True. I mean,
I would love to see first. You know what I would love to see that happen to?
what?
I would love to see that happen to the Harry Potter fans, just so they get a taste of what it feels like. Just be like, oh yeah, all that fighting against the dark forces and all that. Oh yeah, no, Harry didn't mean shit. And as far as because of the Rise of Skywalker, they changed essentially what it means to who. Pretty much changed the meaning of the prophecy, where you can actually interpret it two ways. Where this prophecy mentioned in the prequels of who will bring balance to the Force, you can argue for either Luke or Anakin. For Luke, who actually did bring balance, or Anakin, where despite his fall, he ultimately did bring balance. It works either or, but now it makes it like none of them were essentially the chosen ones, and it was Rey was the real chosen one all along. A Palpatine. Oh my gosh.
So if Palpatine never had a child, if they killed Palpatine earlier on, that would have been the end of everything, pretty much.
Yep. Which they did, but they retcon it, so he never really did die. That now when you look at Return of the Jedi, that celebration at the end of the movie, premature. Ain't that something? They
did not know.
They made one of like the most memorable endings. The most an ending that people literally share with their children, and pretty much say that, oh yeah, it was a premature victory.
Forgive them for they did not know what they did.
Forgive them for they do not know what they say. If only it was that easy. So now, quite honestly, Jack, for me to get back to any type of Star Wars, like at all, they just have to, number one, fire people at the top of Lucasfilm in charge of making all these big decisions regarding the movies, and recanonize the extended universe. All the stories that they written after and after the original movies, just so that Luke actually has a successful Jedi Academy, gets married, and doesn't become a strange hermit on some godforsaken planet.
She made a mistake. She revealed where she's at. I found her. I found France. I'll end them.
Wait, how can you wait? Is France a woman now? I mean, it would make sense.
Remember, all these are with a well-known leader for their times, or like at least that's what Civ does. So
something else. It's Napoleon for France.
No, Eleanor of Aquitaine.
Really, not Napoleon?
No, they've done that too many times, I think.
I see. They want to do something different. Is that the same for India, or is it still Gandhi?
No, Gandhi's still Gandhi. They're never gonna live down. They're never gonna forget the nuke Gandhi memes.
Nor should they.
Ah, I love that how they made him like the lowest possible war like likeliness, and then after a certain diplomatic, he just went negative on that valley, so he went super aggressive. Started nuking every city.
Gandhi went to his own Last Jedi moment where he was just brokenly on the lead. Gandhi is the last Hindu.
I love the friggin' Photoshop of Gandhi holding a nuke over the whole world. Literally, this is like carrying this giant, what was it called? Bad Boy?
Oh, I think it was Fat Man and Little Boy.
Fat Man, yeah.
But speaking of bad boys, you know what's gonna be weird?
What?
We're gonna live in a timeline where Bad Boys, the most movies, is gonna have its third movie, where Bad Boys are gonna have a more cohesive and overall more entertaining trilogy than the latest Star Wars trilogy. Let that sink in for a second. Because Bad Boys for Life is coming out next year. And I guarantee you that movie is going to at least be twice, 4 times as entertaining than Rise of Skywalker. And have a fitting end for its hero characters. I bet you. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're even treated with respect, you know? R-E-S-P-E-C-T, something like the new movies kind of lack.
Alright, let's see. Nah, I don't like that deal.
Oh, speaking of Bad Boys, so I watched Bad Boys 2 recently. And want to know about my thoughts about that movie?
Dang it! She lost. She died before I could kill her. Well, actually, I wasn't gonna kill her. I was probably just gonna.
It's like self-destructing in Smash.
No, some other city killed her. But I didn't want to kill her. I wanted to, I don't know, keep her in a dungeon.
I bet it was the English.
No, it was the Indians.
Of course. the ones you least expect.
The Native Americans did it.
Oh, those Indians.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
It said her last quote before she's gone. It says, "If your lust for power drives you to destroy my rule, so be it. I'll still rule the court of love." All right. Fine then. You're my concubine.
Oh. Someone really is going to be a warlord today.
They all started it. I'm gonna see it to the end.
There will be peace. Justice.
There will be peace under my rule.
No, let me finish the Anakin quote. There will be peace, freedom, and justice in my new empire. Don't make me kill you.
Don't make me kill.
Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
I mean, depending on how you see it, if you look at their creeds literally, I think the Sith are a little bit more okay. But then when you see how they actually act on it,
No. See, this is what the Last Jedi tried to do, and trying to paint the original Jedi as these like horrible people. But here's the thing: as much as people don't like to realize it, Star Wars only works within a binary system. You falter from that, then everything about that universe kind of falls apart.
Oh yeah.
So as fun as it is to kind of like, ooh, what if you have a more evil Jedi or a more good Sith? Ultimately, you're not making Star Wars. Ultimately.
See, like this is what I was. Okay. This is the problem with a lot of the at least for me personally. People are gonna hate me for this. But this is the problem with SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic. That MMO.
Mm-hmm.
They're like saying, oh yeah, this MMO is like lets you choose your own path and stuff. No, it doesn't. If you want to have the good skills for a Sith, you gotta be full Sith, not choose your own adventure there. You don't choose, I'll be nice today. Because if you do that, then you're playing the game wrong. You're obviously playing it wrong.
It's not like you could be like, I'm gonna be a full Jedi, but I want to learn the lightning ability. Please, just that one, and I'm good. No more. It's like, it's like someone. It's like a smoker who's like been clean for 30 days. Is like, you know what? Just a little puff. I just need one little puff, and I'm done. Okay, I'm done.
That's pretty much it. And like, it annoys me that these people. Oh, I got some money out of it. Nice. But it annoys me that people are like, yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic, that's a nice game. I love it. I love that you can choose your own thing, your own destiny, choose whatever you want. But there's no in between. You can't just say, okay, I want to be a Sith because I think they're cool, but maybe I want to be like a chaotic good type of Sith. No, you can't. It's purely chaotic evil. You have to be.
Well, no Sith aren't necessarily chaotic evil. I mean, look at Emperor Palpatine. He is a Dark Lord, but at the very least, he runs an organized hierarchy of an empire. Ain't that lawful evil at its finest?
But like, the thing is, it doesn't really give you a choice. At least, especially when how they portray all this.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I think you sure you're not confusing all the praise with the older Old Republic games called Knights of the Old Republic?
No, it's not that. I know it's not that.
Alright, back on Quickman stage. Because I know people praise the ever-living heck out of those games. Oops.
Well, right now, SWTOR is doing pretty bad because apparently they changed up the PvP, and people aren't liking that.
Change PvP in any game, people are not gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I am dyslexic. I'm dyslexic apparently. I saw one of the Native American tribes cities, and I thought it said PP Kisses.
PP Kisses?
Actually, no.
What are you, 5?
No, it's actually PP Kisis? It's Kisis.
Okay.
Because it's PP, like as in PEE, PEE, KISIS. Am I saying it wrong or? Oh, there goes my horses. But am I saying it wrong?
I don't know. I don't know that word.
How did my horse survive? But okay. I'm at war again. When can I stop being at war?
Like seriously, I'm tired of all the fighting.
I'm tired of winning. Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Dang it, I'm tired of losing. Dang it, why use up all my flash moves? So I'm doing Quickman stage again, and one thing that kind of makes it a little more bearable is when you get Flashman's power, which is a bit OP. Which is why like its meter goes by pretty quickly. So Dr. Wily, think about this. So Dr. Wily's like, okay, I'm gonna make a machine. It's robot. Guess what he can do? He can stop time.
That's cool.
I'm sure it's maybe he just freezes moving objects in place, but you know what? He stops time, so he just casually makes a robot that can stop time. That's my canon.
Zawazo.
Oh, Mega Man.
Tokido no tomare.
Rolla.
Mega Man. How many seconds can you stop time?
1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or maybe me 5 seconds. Another game over. Oh,
well, at least did you save the code they give you?
I don't need no freaking code. Now when I have save points. Oh, the password system's kind of useless in this collection. You can do it for I guess to be retro, but aside from that, they're not really useful anymore. Funny enough, in the old collection that came out for the like GameCube, PS2, and Xbox, you did have to use those codes because you couldn't just save at any point. There was no what are those called again? That a lot of emulators have for saving. Is that a specific word? Well, you could. Well, in any case, you couldn't just save anywhere in the game.
Gotcha. Because like I'm trying to remember it. God dang it. All right, what else? City sieged, under siege. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I know that Steven Seagal movie.
The city is under siege. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, no, just under siege. He's on a boat in that one. By the way, Jack, I got like 2 more bosses to fight before I can take on Dr. Wily. So how far have you progressed?
God damn it, Scotland! Just declare friendship with me. What am I doing wrong?
Did you offer them alcohol?
No.
That was your first mistake. You should have told them we'll give you the best wine in the country. I forget, what nation are you again?
I am Egypt.
Oh, but Egypt don't make no fire water. Come on, Mega Man, move! Dang it! Here's the Rise of Skywalker tweet. Ready? So, context. There's a picture of Anakin being very mad, showing his teeth. Tweet says, his boss granddaughter hijacks his family name and legacy. Said granddaughter steals his lightsaber. Once she's done with it, she buries it beneath sand. The one thing he hates most in the entire galaxy. Anakin Skywalker had a hard life.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my friend is way ahead of me in terms of technology. He's in the industrial era.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of industry, ever see that clip of Hank Hill talking with the Silver Surfer?
Oh, yeah, I saw that tweet. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh, it's truly the greatest crossover ever in human history. That's all I gotta say about that. And the fact that the surfer seriously like gets his board. He is powered by the cosmic energy of the universe. But he decides to make his surfboard powered by propane, which I guess is. And in that same tweet, someone asked me, "So what would Hank Hill's name be if he was a Herald of Galactus?" Because once you essentially are serving Galactus, you have to change your name. So I was thinking real hard, what would Hank Hill be called if he had to serve Galactus? And I think I got the best one I could think of. You ready for it?
Ready, I'm ready.
If Hank Hill was the Herald of Galactus, he would be called the Flame Maker. I've come to worlds.
Now that's a nice clean bird. Oh,
Oh, you know what I want?
bring back Devil Hank.
I forgot about that one. You know what was another dream sequence I remember from that show? Remember the
What?
one where it's Hank's funeral? And he's being buried down, Peggy's crying, and this is all because Hank's like, if I never have to crap again, well, so be it. That's how I'm gonna live my life. Cut to Peggy dreaming his death, and as his friends are putting his coffin into the ground, Cotton flushes like a toilet a toilet lever that's on the tombstone, and Hank's coffin is swinging around like a toilet. Oh my god, that was just hilarious. Remember the, remember the. I'm just thinking. I was just speaking out loud here. You want to do a King of the Hill episode? Just
Yeah,
talking
totally.
nothing but King of the Hill. Oh man, I love that show. Of all my anime shows I love to watch, that and Futurama are up there for me.
Oh yeah, we should definitely talk about Futurama. I mean, hey, we could technically talk about it now since it seems like we're going back and forth between topics.
Well, yeah. It makes it better, especially when the biggest thing about this week was that a crappy movie came out.
True.
No lawsuits, no scandals, just good old crappy movies.
Gotta love them.
Crappy movies so bad that not even China wants them. This makes the second Star Wars movie that China's like, boo. And boo means no in Chinese. I know that for a fact.
Boo boo boo.
Wee wee. Oh man, I'm just failing on Quick Man Stays really bad.
You'll do fine. You're gonna. I hope you're gonna be. Yeah, you're doing bad.
If I fail too much, I think I'm considering switching to a different game. They made my pop up on Skullgirls. I'll have a few rounds on that. Which, by the way, did you know Skullgirls is now finally on Switch?
Yeah.
They're just gonna port that game forever, are they?
Mm.
Ooh, that could
So
have
just
bad.
a reminder: do you have Skullgirls on the PC?
Yeah, I have it installed and everything.
Dang, that's. Well, it's a good thing I know now.
Come on, Mega Man, come on!
You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
No, you're not gonna make it.
Oh, I made it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, what's the easiest way to beat these guys? Okay, that doesn't work. Freaking, I hate these guys. Are literal. How is it that the tornado is like working so much better than the freaking metal one? Guess a robot's weakness is just intense air. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think it makes
I'll
sense.
weather you so badly.
Just if that was the logic, then Storm should have no problem fighting against Sentinels.
You're right.
Oh man. Oh, finally, I made it to the boss. I made it to the boss. Which,
I almost have field cannons.
oh, by the way, since I'm not paying attention to our stream, did we have anyone watching, or is it just us two? I'm curious.
Just us two for now.
Ah, that's fine. Don't screw you. They're missing all this fun content. Hey, it's their fault.
Hey,
W.
y'all screw me.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I need flash. Dang it! Oh, I forgot. So, the power I need so I can get to those layers easily is also the same power to defeat the boss. And I ran out. And I don't have any energy tanks to restore it, and I have no more lives. This is gonna be a fun fight. Okay, that doesn't work.
Alright, I attack you.
Okay, the missiles thing seems to work. Alright, I think I'm switching over to Skullgirls. I need something to beat some sense into.
You did your best.
Like no one ever was. Well, actually there was one time where in just one playthrough I made it all the way to like, oh, I actually did make it to the final like boss. That one was like hard. Alright.
Well, you'll beat it one day.
One day. And after that I got like seven more Mega Man games to beat, and the X games, and there's gonna be a new collection with the Mega Man Zero games, which are even harder. Good lord. Mega Man's fun. Oh crap, why'd I do that? I didn't mean to continue.
Why does everything I touch turn into war? I'm just like, yay! Free fox pelts.
Alright.
Oh my god, no, she's being attacked.
Down. No, no Steam, don't update. Skullgirls.
My friend, he's currently attacking the Netherlands. And he's like, their windmills were no match for my cannons.
Alright, hold on, I gotta turn down the audio in this game.
Ooh, look at that background. Nice wallpaper.
Thank you, I got a lot more where that came from.
Sell out.
Sell yeah, I'm gonna sell out for this like niche game.
Exactly.
Remember, if you support a small game, you're a sellout, man. How dare you?
Support a small game that deserted Steam. Just for a quick buck. You're
Even though I played it on PS4.
still sell out.
Alright. Yeah, am I really a sellout?
Yes.
Or
you asked the question.
or is the real sellout you?
No, you are. You
Uh,
asked the question, I provide the answer.
well, that answer was wrong. Just your answer is wrong.
Okay, Donald Trump.
Wrong. Just like you and Bill in bed. Just wrong. Alright.
Dude, Wilhelmina proposed a deal.
Crap. I forgot what button was. No. Crap. What was the button to back out? No. I don't want to be Peacock. There we go. The freaking touchpad. Alright. Gotta be my girl Sarabella.
Can't turn down a fan.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with my American colors. Sis. Sarcopter. And second character would be.
Dang it. For a second, I thought I was gonna turn my knight into a tank.
Philia.
Let's go, Samson.
My knight almost became a tank. Not like figuratively. Literally.
Oh, well, I found a panty and stocking reference. It took me a few years, but I understand it now.
Let me see. Let me see the color scheme.
It's on Philia.
Oh, nice.
I never finished that show. But
It's a nice show. You should.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's go, Samson.
Oh no, they're bringing their catapults. Whatever shall I do?
Just don't die. That's all you gotta do. Just don't die.
Whatever shall I do? It's not like I have bombards.
Let's rock.
Ah.
On the road. I've had It's my turn.
Alright, it's gonna be a while for me. Crap.
Plaything.
That's all right. Ran out of steps. Looks like I'm going in the dark age.
Or
With
is it?
all this culture?
Or is it the Metal Age?
Nah, it's a dark age.
Boo, shakala.
With all this culture I have. I'm so cultured, but I'm still going in the dark age.
Well, that's the Egyptians for you. Dang it. Hold on. This game's still pretty loud. Let me meddle with the settings here for a second.
That is metal.
No, metal, not metal.
That is metal.
No soup for you. There we go.
Oh, so now let's talk about Futurama since we forgot about that.
I didn't forget anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Why the
didn't.
hell? Why the hell is my artist all the way over there? I guess you wanted to see some gunpowder.
For a second, I thought you said Gundams.
How dare they?
Is it weird that as much as I see so much love for Gundams, I just have a passing interest in maybe wanting to try it out one day?
What the hell are these people trying to say that I'm committing some sort of grievous act? What? Obviously couldn't do anything.
Why are you committing treason?
No, it's like it's a military emergency. Let's see. Yield target.
Pop up, god dang it.
territories.
Oh, I remember how to switch now. Sure you can.
And now a word from our sponsors. Cerebella.
Can't turn down a fan.
Wait, hold on.
Cerebella.
Can't turn down a fan.
No, it's only with the two people I'm at war with.
Turn down a fan.
War! War!
Oh wait,
What's...
my war with Mapuche.
You mean
I
Machu?
am.
You mean
No,
Machu
it's-
Picchu?
No, it's Mapuche. Literally, it's actually called Mapuche.
Machu Picchu.
And I'm not joking. It's
Machu Picchu. I like that name better.
I like my. God dang, I'm not gonna finish that. Hispanic jokes, everyone.
You know what else? You know who else is a Spanish joke?
Ew.
Spain.
Ah,
How does it feel? How does it feel that Every Hispanic on this side of the world thinks you have a lisp.
True.
Noise.
Now, where the hell did my... Oh, there is my guy. Upgrade.
Or is it a downgrade?
Oh, I'm upgrading.
Let's go, Samson.
I'm gonna be so...
Hard. To
Jesus, no.
to defeat. Oh, you don't let me finish. To defeat this opponent. What do you think I meant? Chino.
Oh, that's where the freaking guy went.
There you go. I'm getting to the groove of things now.
Round we go.
Please, my guy, I dare you to do something. I dare you.
I double dog dare you. Boom. Body slam.
You'll never run away from the bombs.
Don't get cocky. Black egrets.
Dang, I forgot what was Filia's launcher. Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember really.
Oh, it's neutral heavy punch. I forgot.
I got this one.
I could have sworn it was something else.
Oh, come on, how did that not connect? That was literally a wind just trying to...
Yes,
Alright.
finally. Got me a great merchant this time.
Alright, got some little training in. Alright, let's do arcade mode. Trying to see what else. I'm sure there's more that I can bash about Rise of Skywalker. Tricks. You know what I'm gonna like from this movie? The one thing I'm really gonna enjoy is all
What?
the hour-long YouTube videos just pretty much destroying this movie.
True.
I'm gonna enjoy all of that. It will be like 2018 all over again it'll be 2018 all over again for me.
Turn down a fan.
And the best part, this is okay. So this is super obscure. So this is YouTuber that I'm aware of. I never watch his videos. Who was like a big defender of The Last Jedi, and one of his like famous quotes attributed to him was when he said, "Star Wars is a movie about space wizards for children." Essentially, his whole argument was that The Last Jedi made Star Wars grow up, and that's why people don't like it. Like, I'm paraphrasing a lot, but that's one of the arguments that I remember definitely from this one YouTuber. And he never brings up all the logistical flaws, the dumb character moments, or the fact that everything that was built up from the last movie is just ignored. He barely covers that and just tells that of how like the themes of the movie. Jacob, remember, it's all about themes. What kind of themes was the story trying to tell you, man? The themes.
The blue drapes.
Exactly. Exactly. Literally, the blue drapes was his argument.
I'm ready to dance.
And so because of that,
Cameras rolling.
he was a source of ridicule from the EFAP guys, Mauler, Rags, and Wolf. Well, with this new Star Wars movie out, pause here. With the Star Wars movie out, he literally tweets out like, you know, what the heck was this movie? Like, he didn't like the movie. No, everyone was like, but this YouTuber, hey, but I thought this was a movie about space wizards for children. Why are you getting so mad? Everyone is just like just bringing that thing he said on the last Jedi and being like, "Don't get mad. This is a movie for kids. Why are you getting mad at a kids movie? Why?"
Be mad. It's just the kids movie.
Exactly. And he's like, "That wasn't my argument." Like no one's listening to it because of how much of a pretentious pretentious jerk he was. Because of how pretentious he was with regards to the Last Jedi.
I mean, yeah. I guess, yeah. But hey, that's just a theory.
A film theory. Wait. Do you still watch him, by the way?
Every now and then, he's still doing things. Yeah, he's doing things.
Is he still misinterpreting popular video game series for jokes?
Oh, I love that. How the creator actually said, no, that's not why I did that. It was for like a FNAF. He actually did that, and the creator was like, no, that's actually totally wrong.
There we go. There's my Sonic Spinball.
Alright, guys. There won't be any more military emergencies once when I'm done with you. Ooh, major damage to the wall. That's something I like right now.
And there goes Misfortune. I guess you could say she didn't have enough no, I'm not gonna go there.
I guess that was a bit unfortunate.
Actually, yours was much better. I guess she just wasn't that. No, wait. Never mind. It was just. Never mind. I had nothing.
You were not gonna play it off well.
No.
I can tell you that.
No. That's why you're the pun master.
That's why I am the pun master.
And I occasionally come up with witty one-liners. Occasionally. It's not a guarantee.
Why?
And now, since I pretty much said all I want to be a set of Skywalkers. Oh, and as well, don't watch the movie. There's like literally better things. It's Christmas time. Go be jolly somewhere. I don't know. But don't watch Star Wars. There's better things to do. Better things to do on the day of Baby Jesus.
Yeah, like declare total war on France and take her as a concubine.
Do you really want to take France as a concubine?
Hey, Queen Eleanor was pretty. She looked pretty nice.
Relatively to her times, or now?
To her time, and also in this game.
Woo!
Alright, let's see. We're gonna trade there.
Stop blocking.
You sleep. You attack. And you also attack.
Perfect. Well, I didn't get it perfect, but it was a perfect ending.
Encore.
Time to put on a show. Showtime.
Ready, number 13.
Ah, dang it. Oh, by the way, did you see that we now have 9 subscribers now?
Yeah, I saw that.
We're getting,
Very happy about that.
yes, one more and they'll finally be in the double digits. We'll have enough credibility. Just enough to be like, yeah, these guys are not total loners. And as well, you're finally putting content on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took you.
Too long.
Let's see. We started when we started doing the podcast. When was our first episode? Like September, or was it July?
It's one of the two.
Took you half the year, but finally you did it. Better late
I
than
even
never.
said on the stream. Hey, I need to put something, so I might as well just put in a live streams every now and then. Since I'm the gaming one, I should be putting up a lot of gaming live streams.
Yeah, we gotta reach those gamers, cause you know gamers don't read.
I don't read at all.
See, exactly. Even when there's pictures, gamers don't. You know, you know it's bad when even kids don't want to read comics.
Yeah.
It's like,
Alright, Kree. The Kree are gonna die!
the Kree. I thought you were playing Civilization.
I mean, apparently that's a tribe name.
Well, be careful, because apparently it's because of the Kree. That's why the Marvel Universe is what it is.
Alright, we'll just end it.
What the heck? Oh, that's right. It's Medium Punch. Nay, no combos.
Alright, fine. You don't want to make peace, I'm gonna just end your lives.
Isn't it funny? We're like just playing two different games at the same time. Ah, this is gonna be a weird stream.
I think it's a perfect stream. Also, I need to really put a governor here because they are not liking me one bit. That I put the stuff there. So let me put the governor there. Switch to another governor.
Dang it! Why you block my Mothman attack? Ow. Perfect. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna change the title of this stream real quick. I'm gonna make an edit midstream.
Ooh.
Let me pause the game first.
Let's do this in one take. Let's rock. Hold it.
All right. Because I think I got another cool subtitle to add to this stream. JAC Show, episode 23. The episode where HAC trashes Rise of Skywalker, and JAC is always at war.
Jack is always at war.
JAC,
But am I never at war?
there we go. Watch me get like 5 more views. You know what'd be funny? I put in we're playing Civilization 6, and they're seeing Skullgirls on screen.
Oh no, don't do that.
Nah, that's too mean. That's too mean. That's literally false advertising. Ow. Woo.
Alright, so these people, if they don't want to stop, I'm going to make them stop. By ending them.
God dang it. No, no, no. You think the actors in these Star Wars movies, you think they're happy that they're finally done with the series?
I would.
Oh, speaking of, the actor who plays Spin, did you know he accidentally leaked his script online?
How the hell do you manage to do that?
He was tired. And he literally left this script like under his bed, and someone just came up to his trailer and just got it.
Ah. There we go. Put that there. You know what? I want more. Actually, no. More housing.
Whoosh! Oh, come on. Dang it. The range, but I'm a close range. There you go. When in doubt, drop kick.
So, whoa.
That always works for anime characters.
It's always supposed to work.
Ladies and
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Nice.
showtime. Huh.
Hold on. Oh, let's read something here on the Rise of Skywalker wiki.
There you go. You go to sleep. And that's not a euphemism for killing someone.
You sure? It sounds like it.
No. I have a bunch of great artists and they have nowhere to write their stuff. Because let me see, how much do I have right now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I have 11 books, like 11 books written out, and 5 art pieces.
Aren't you cultured?
I am very cultured.
Cultured in warfare.
I am so cultured, I am in the modern era of culture, but I am in the industrial era of like technology.
Watch till everyone wants unions. Communist revolt.
Nah, that's in technology.
Well, that was an easy fight.
No, you're too kind.
Can I
Okay, so I was reading something and I want to make sure that he's
Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
wasn't misreading it, but I think
hold it.
I could be wrong here. But one of the villain characters in the new movies turns good. I think. Remember that General Hux character?
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh no! Wait, no! Or no! Wait. Oh, never mind. I'll stop myself. I don't want to get false information, so I'll stop right there. Well, he's a spy for something, but the wiki's not telling me if he is a spy for the Resistance or for the First Order. It literally does not clarify. In any case, he's a nothing character, anyways. Do you agree with me? Do you think Finn should have been the main character of this series?
Oh, definitely. He had more potential than anyone else.
And I just
Plus,
think
wasn't he like literally the first one you see?
And it would have been cool to have like and he was taken more serious. Like imagine like a literal stormtrooper as like a Jedi.
Oh yeah.
And he could be one of those Jedis who's like not afraid of using a blaster.
Somehow I went from the Dark Age and almost to a Golden Age. Huh. Okay then.
Pop up out of nowhere.
All right, show's over.
Oh, here's something embarrassing. So during around the time Disney bought a Star Wars, or Lucasfilm more precisely, literally the higher ups at Lucasfilm, they had a chance to bring on board. Like they could have used George Lucas's original idea for episodes 6, 7 through 9. They could have gone with that, which albeit was kind of silly, but it could have worked. Where it was all about, where he was gonna change something else about the Force, where the Force was controlled by these little microscopic beings. Something surreal, but at least it was like been interesting to see. They could have followed that, but decided not to. Or they could have literally gone with a famous author who wrote like one of the most popular Star Wars novels that takes place after the original movies. He literally volunteered. He didn't care if he got paid. He's like, yo, let me help you like make that lesson plan. Let me write out an outline. I can write out this outline for episodes 7 through 9. Fans are gonna love it. Lucasfilm, nah, we don't need that. We could do our own thing. And so, and I'm not kidding here, the person in charge of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, you know, it's the only direction she gave to J.J. Abrams when making The Force Awakens. You know what she said to him?
What?
Make sure the main character's a girl, and that's it. That's all kind of the direction he gave her. So they had no story to follow up. They couldn't use pre-established canon, and the only thing they had to really follow was that the main character had to be a girl.
That's very dumb.
Oh, you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. And now there's even rumors that J.J. Abrams, since he's essentially done with Star Wars, they might bring him to make DC movies, and there's a possibility he might make the next Superman movie, which I am not happy about
Let's go.
in the slightest. Because if Zack Snyder made a Superman movie not feel like Superman, J.J. Abrams is gonna copy another Superman movie and still say it's new. I swear, I don't think that director ever made anything original in his life.
You're gonna have a lot of people fighting him with that.
Come at me, bro. Oh, I'm already at Mary. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I didn't notice. I was wearing Jury's colors. I did not notice that.
How did you not notice that?
I just saw purple and black. I was like, I like it.
Of course you like it.
Actually, you wanna know someone who actually likes those colors? Like,
Ooh.
my mother. She likes purple and black, which is why it annoys her when my dad will buy her something that's pink. And he's been doing it for years. He still hasn't caught on. She's not a big fan of pink. Alright, phase 1 done. Let's handle phase 2. I hate freaking phase 2. Literal shadow people.
Alright. Now, hopefully. Alright. They should really stop fighting me. I'm
Don't
getting
fight.
tired of this war.
Don't. I swear that's what everyone says in every single war ever.
Like, I am winning. It's just that.
Are you saying you're literally tired of winning?
Yes? I guess.
Confirmed. Jack is tired of winning. How is it Cerebella's like level 3 move does no damage to the boss? That's bullcrap.
I hate how the boss does not have its own, like, little stun. You can't stun him.
Nope.
Can't stun her at all.
Huh? That was easier than usual.
Player 1 wins.
That was literally easier than usual. Oh, there we go, everyone. I beat arcade mode. At
Yeah,
least
but you didn't beat Mega Man.
you never truly beat Mega Man. Mega Man beats you. And like an abusive relationship, you just come back for more.
Just like me and League.
See, you know how it is. And honestly, I made up my mind. I think I'm gonna get Street Fighter V Champion Edition on the PC. I could care less about the PS4 one, but at least with PC, I can at least play the most up-to-date version on the go.
Is it already out?
Let me double check. By the way, is this song copyrighted by any chance?
I am not sure. I can't hear anything from the stream itself. Because I am currently in the other game.
Okay, good. You got me scared for a second.
Yeah, just like pure silence for 2 hours.
Oh god, don't remind me of my mistake I did in my personal streams.
It was a nice stream to look at.
Cool stuff happened. Alright, looking at Champion Edition. When is it coming out? Okay, so it will be coming out It's available February 14th, 2020.
Oh,
On
while you're looking,
uh-huh.
look up Gil's theme.
What was that?
Look up Gil's theme. His theme music.
All right. Oh, by the way, I have some bad news for you, man. It's
What?
coming out February 14th on PS4 and Epic Game Store exclusive.
Oh,
Psych! Nah, it's coming to Steam.
that would have been weird because it's like have one version on one part and then another on another part.
No, I just want to mess with you. All right, Gil Steam. I'm gonna look at it right now. Us, you and me. Bum, bum. It's every time I hear this, it feels like I'm watching the end credit sequence to Monsters Inc. You remember that? The end credits to Monsters Inc. I'll take that as a no. I haven't seen that
So
movie.
what? Oh, ending credits.
Yeah, for Monsters Inc. The one that goes.
I don't remember it that well.
I remember it. Probably because I watched it too much as a kid. Alright. There's
Yeah.
a Linux version of this game and Mac version. Dang. This
I
game
wouldn't be surprised.
this game really is on everything.
Hey, they think of everyone. They think you gotta think of everyone, my man.
Yeah. Unless you're Nintendo, they can only just think about yourselves.
Ah,
Justin Wong. Oh, by the way, on Shenmue 3, since my dad was help fund for the Kickstarter, we looked at the credits and we try to find our names, and I know it's in there, but good God, is it hard to find. So I'm gonna have to look through all those credits just to find my dad's name again. All right, but I'm gonna mute myself a second. I'm gonna listen to the to Gil's theme. So
while
entertain.
you do that, I might update my Discord, see how fast I can do it.
All right, entertain the audience for a second.
I mean, you saw that with the last game he was playing. And I'm just trying to see if he. And I know he could hear me, but we all know he's not gonna talk back right now. I completely obliterated France, and I also completely obliterated the natives. So I don't have any good karma. If Gandhi was here, he would have nuked me already. Also, I hope he really does like the song, because to me, I like it. I mean, it's pretty good. But anyways, yeah. So there was one time. Let me tell you all the story. It's gonna be all improv. So, HAC went to the groceries one day, and he met this girl. The girl asked him, and well, it was just a nonchalant thing. She just asked him to grab something because he's so tall, and he helped her. And instead of grabbing the item, he actually picked her up, and like a baby, like a child, just like had her grab it from there. Then from there, HAC decided that this will now be a good time to go to war with her. So he ended up then after that finding a going to war with her, he rallied his troops of collectible action figures and comics, and went to war with this woman. Where am I going with this story? I don't know.
Yeah, tell me, how does it end? Tell me how the story that apparently I did. Tell me, how does it end? I don't remember it. Apparently, a better memory than me.
I told you. I told everyone it's improv. So, was it true? No.
I thought you meant improv in that you were just going off script in that sense. Like you had nothing planned to say, so you're gonna just tell a story. I legit thought you're gonna like tell a story from that happened with us. I didn't know you're gonna make.
I told you it was improv. I was like wondering, when is he gonna listen to this? I wanted to listen to this train wreck about improv.
First of all, if you're gonna end this story, if I had picked up this woman, I would have picked her up and then body slam her in the ring, like that one meme, and then go for the count on this poor defenseless woman, and then asked her out for dinner. See, it's killing him. By the way, I listened to the song. It's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. It's hot.
Were you able to listen to the song while I was there in the middle of me ranting over random stuff?
I can multitask, and yes.
What was your reaction to me just saying, and then he picked her up like a child?
Like a child. I would get so much trouble if I actually did.
Can you help me with this? Oh, sure.
Sure. Alley-oop. Oh, what? If this story comes back to bite me, I'm blaming you.
Hey, Hack! One day when we're popular, hey, Hack, can you pick me up? Just some random person. Can you pick me up? I need to grab something.
Oh, and with that, I just noticed now we need some. Isn't there like some sort of thing on Discord where it could just show our little avatars or something like that?
Oh, yeah, we just need to do a private chat.
Okay, yeah, because I need something the audience to see besides looking at my control panel. Not control panel. I mean control room.
I gotcha.
Any any case, I think we're gonna call it for a stream. It was actually like, I'm glad we ended at this note. So, hold up.
Hack's great adventure at the grocery store.
Yeah, you can say my bizarre adventure. That sounds like something that would happen in a
Oh,
JoJo
I should have
episode.
been like, so Hack went down to the grocery store, and the woman just said, Hack. He responded with, deal.
Oh, and with all that, Jack, can you let the folks, can you let the folks who will be listening to this, tell them, hey, are you gonna be playing any future streams? Are you gonna make some new videos? We're gonna be going on until the next live stream of the JAC Show.
I'm gonna be doing a lot more live streams throughout the days, and if everyone enjoyed my improv of a train wreck, then I'll keep doing those too throughout the streams.
Just,
See how
just
big of a
you know what it is? This is gonna be our lore, the JAC lore.
the
There's our
hack jack lore.
Yeah, this is our real. There's our real lore with our real lives, and then there's the JAC lore. So yes, it's confirmed in the lore. I once picked up a girl at the grocery store like a child.
And then you started the war.
There we go. With using my comic books and collectible action figures, of which I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I have 8 of. Make that 9. I got a new thing from when my dad went to Japan. Got a samurai armor.
Ooh. You got yourself samurai armor. He hacked while he's in this trip in Japan. He realized his powers.
I learned the ways of Bushido.
He realized he learned inner chi.
I climbed to the top of Mount Fuji, and the ass trained me. The master said, Until he can find me, until he can find me a specific dojin in Akihabara."
You'll never truly learn the powers of inner chi unless you pick up a woman in the grocery store and declare war
There,
on her.
that's the reason. I was trying to learn from a grandmaster in Japan. Okay, we gotta close the stream out. So, so as for me, comic book reviews, as per usual, I'm actually finally getting the rhythm of when I'm gonna be uploading these videos. So that's gonna be our daily videos of the channel, my comic reviews, and occasionally maybe some opinion pieces I'll have on certain topics that I personally find interesting. And 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 with all that said, um, with all that said, for any of those who are watching this episode, thank you very much for watching towards the end. Hope we were entertaining. Hope we're entertaining enough. If I'm wrong about Star Wars, well then you are wrong about Star Wars. I'll flat out say it right now. And and with all else said and done, thank you very much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of our live streams and our actually daily videos. So to end it all, thanks for watching. This is Hack signing out.
Bye, guys.